You see, our eyes are more than just windows to the world. They're portals to a realm of tricks, twists, and mind-bending enigmas. From shapes that defy logic to movements that challenge physics, we're diving into the top 10 mind-blowing optical illusions that will leave you questioning what's real and what's just a figment of your imagination. So, don't blink, don't look away, because the rabbit hole of optical illusions is deeper than you could ever imagine. Are you ready? Let's dive in. Number 10. The Spinning Dancer. Now, get ready to see an illusion that dances right before your eyes. The spinning dancer. As you watch her twirl, take note of the direction she's spinning. Is she moving clockwise or counterclockwise? The twist is, different viewers might see her twirling in opposite directions, thanks to the way our brains interpret her motion. A dancer twirls both clockwise and counterclockwise in the minds of different viewers, showcasing the brain's interpretive diversity. Number 9. Ebbinghaus illusion. Picture this: two circles, identical in size, but surrounded by different circles. One circle is surrounded by larger circles, while the other is encircled by smaller ones. Strangely enough, the central circles appear different in size. What's at play here is your brain's interpretation of context. The surrounding circles subtly influence your perception of the central circles, making them seem unequal in size. Context can make identical circles appear different sizes, revealing how perception is influenced by surroundings. Number 8. Canisa Triangle. Imagine a puzzle with missing pieces. That's the Canisa Triangle. It's a clever arrangement of Pac-Man-like shapes, placed just right to trick your brain into forming an invisible triangle. The gaps in the shapes, even though they're not connected, create the illusion of a complete triangle. It's a testament to your brain's knack for connecting the dots, even when they're not really there. Invisible triangles emerge from disconnected Pac-Man shapes, showcasing the brain's ability for completing patterns. Number 7. Checker Shadow Illusion. Get ready for an optical illusion that toys with your sense of color. The checker shadow illusion. Stare at the gray squares on the checkerboard. Do they appear to be different shades of gray? Here's the twist. Those squares are, in fact, the same shade. The surrounding checkerboard pattern fools your brain into thinking they're different colors. The appearance of identical gray squares can vary in shade due to the surrounding checkerboard, illustrating the phenomenon of contextual color perception. Number 6. Herring Illusion. Behold the herring illusion, where parallel lines seem to bow outward or inward due to the presence of radiating lines in the background. But here's the kicker. Those parallel lines are straight as a ruler. It's the surrounding lines that play a visual trick on your brain, making you perceive them as bent. Background radiating lines cause straight lines to seem to bend, demonstrating how context may skew vision. Number 5. Mueller Lie Illusion. Two lines, seemingly of different lengths due to the placement of arrowheads. That's the Mueller Lie Illusion. However, the twist lies in the fact that both lines are actually the same length. The arrowheads act like visual cues, leading your brain to perceive one line as longer than the other, even though they're equal. The brain's susceptibility to visual cues is illustrated by the fact that identical lines can appear to be different lengths due to the presence of arrowheads. This phenomenon highlights how our perception can be influenced by simple visual cues. Number 4. Rotating Snakes Illusion. Now let's explore an illusion that'll make you feel like you're in a vortex. The Rotating Snakes Illusion. Focus on the center of the image and watch as the illusion of movement unfolds. The curious part is, the image itself remains static. Your brain's tendency to interpret motion, combined with the arrangement of lines, creates the mesmerizing sensation of rotation. Static lines have the power to create the illusion of motion, highlighting the remarkable capability of the brain to perceive movement, even in the absence of any actual motion. Number 3. Ambiguous Cylinder Illusion. Get ready to have your perceptions turned inside out with the ambiguous cylinder illusion. From one angle, these objects look like cylinders, but rotate them 90 degrees, and they morph into something completely different. The twist? These shapes are geometrically impossible in reality, yet your brain tries to make sense of them. The brain has trouble comprehending how things may change into shapes that are not feasible. Number 2. Impossible Objects. Brace yourself for the grand final. Impossible objects. Feast your eyes on the Penrose Triangle and other baffling creations. These objects defy logic and geometry, yet your brain struggles to perceive them as anything other than real. It's like witnessing an illusionist's greatest trick, where your perception battles with the impossible. Physically impossible shapes confound the brain, highlighting its struggle to reconcile visual contradictions. Number 1. Necker Cube Illusion. Picture a wireframe cube, simple and unassuming. But as you gaze at the Necker Cube Illusion, something remarkable happens. The cube seems to flip spontaneously, changing its orientation before your very eyes. First, one corner appears closer, then suddenly, another corner takes its place. It's like a shape-shifting magic trick, challenging your brain's understanding of spatial relationships. This illusion reveals the delicate balance between your brain's interpretation of 3D space and the two-dimensional image before you. The Necker Cube plays with your perception, teasing your brain into seeing multiple perspectives simultaneously. It's a reminder that our visual perception is a delicate dance between what our eyes see and how our brain processes that information. A wireframe cube flips orientations, revealing the brain's capacity to alternate between multiple perceptions of 3D space. So, that's it for today, guys. We will see you in next video.